the 50-year mortgage might be making a return, and people are screaming this is going to lead us into a golden age of real estate, and other people are saying this is a giant pile of dookie. And my opinion, I've been in this industry about approaching 20 years, this is just going to be another item on the menu of loans that buyers have to choose from. This is just going to be a giant nothing burger. Now, the reason I say this is, you remember when I said this loan could be returning? This is not a new idea. This was around in 2007, 2008, when lenders like New Century and Countrywide offered it as a way to help with the affordability crisis. And not many people took part of that program. They just didn't want to be locked into a 50-year loan. It just fell flat, and eventually those lenders just stopped offering that program altogether. That's another reason I don't see a lot of hype going. I don't see a lot going into this. I don't see a lot of lenders openly excited about having funds tied up for potentially 50 years. I don't see a lot of lenders jumping into this. Now, there's a few myths I'm already hearing that I think we need to talk about. There are people out there who are saying, well, I'll be able to afford, my payments will be lower with a 50-year fixed. Oh, yeah. Your 50-year loan, your payment will be lower, but not as low as you think it is going to be. 50-year loan is going to have most likely it's going to have a higher interest rate than a 30-year, because a 30-year has a higher rate than a 15-year. So it's just the natural progression. You think that's going to happen. And if it's 0.5% higher, a 50-year loan might save you $100 to $200 a month. So you have to ask yourself, is that worth it compared to a 30-year when there's a potential of 20 years of extra interest being paid? Is it going to work in your budget? And now the other thing too, I also want to say is people are saying, well, they're going to be locked in for 50 years. Are they? They could always sell the home. They could always refinance the home. People move on average every 7 years. And how many people do you know paid a full 30 year in its entirety? Only about 6 or 7% do that. Also, the whole, I'll be able to afford more home. Yeah, but again, with the higher rate, you're looking at about 3, 4, 5% on your budget that you could get higher on your budget. And then the whole, well, they're not going to build equity. Equity is primarily built when the homes go up in value. So if the properties are increasing in value, they will be building equity. They just won't be building it as fast because they have that longer term. Now, I'm just going to say, so if you're thinking about a 50-year loan, just do your research, look at the numbers, talk to your lender, and just see if this is going to be the best option for you.